So E3 just wrapped up recently, and I don't know about you guys, but I am super stoked for a lot of the games that were revealed and shown off. I personally am ready for Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinite, Elden Ring, Back 4 Blood, and the Advance War reboot. But if we've learned anything from E3's past and other showcases, sometimes the games that get shown are not all the games that we get. Looking at you, Fallout 76 and Cyberpunk 2077.
16 times the detail.
This video is about to be a bit of a rant, so strap yourselves in, because here we go. Pre-ordering used to be a necessary thing. I remember begging my parents to let me pre-order Halo 2 and Gears of War so I could make sure that I got a copy. But that was the whole point. Pre-ordering helped the manufacturer know how many games to make, and it was essentially a guarantee that you'd get the game upon release. But today, it's basically pointless. In 2018, 83% of all video game sales were digital. 83%. That's a huge number. I personally can't remember the last time I ever bought a physical copy of an actual video game. Most people have the internet now and just simply purchase a digital copy of the game. And this digital version literally can't run out. So pre-ordering has simply lost its original purpose of making sure that you got the latest game. People now usually just pre-order off whatever video or trailer they've seen from the devs, and a lot of the time the actual game is going to be very different. These videos are pre-rendered, run on the absolute best hardware, and sometimes even touched up after with some nice video editing. A lot of people seem to think it's okay for game devs to release weird, broken, buggy messes simply because, oh, well, you know, they can fix it. It's almost as if they're okay with buying a game, getting it on release, and then finally becomes the product they promised about 6 months to a year after they actually released the game. Remember when game developers released finished games that weren't riddled with bugs, glitches, and a myriad of issues on launch? I think pre-ordering sort of feeds into this. Devs know that people will spend $60, $70, or even $100 on a game months before it comes out, and they aren't even really obligated to release a complete product. I mean, I remember buying Call of Duty World War II like 4 months in advance and being excited to play it because I grew up playing World War II shooters. I literally could not play for a full like 2 days due to server issues. And I'm thinking, okay, it's Call of Duty, a multi-billion-dollar franchise, and they can't figure out servers. Then you have the infamous release of Cyberpunk 2077, which looked amazing in the trailer, but wow, it was terrible. Last-gen console versions were just about completely unplayable, and PC and current-gen versions had stuttering bugs and just tons of glitches that made the game wonky and sometimes just flat-out broke the game. And Cyberpunk was insanely overhyped for what it turned out to be. There's a ton of other examples throughout recent years, including like Outriders, a game with a ton of promise that has been plagued with game-breaking crashes and character wipes since its release. Hopefully those get patched out, but it goes back to the same enabling thought of, oh, well, you know, the devs can fix it later. Or Marvel Avengers, that game. Literally one of the worst releases of all time and one of the worst games ever released, in my opinion. And the trailers looked so good because they showed that one good level in the entire game. You know, hopefully you're getting the picture. Now, obviously this is one big rant, but I really don't think game devs, especially AAA developers, should get pre-orders on their games. You can actually tell they realize pre-orders are sort of pointless now. So they even include like little cosmetics. You know, pre-order now for $70 and you'll get the special Hello Kitty costume skin for your multiplayer weapons. And if you spend $100, you get 2 special Hello Kitty outfits for your character and a special multiplayer XP boost so you can out-level everyone else. I mean, come on. Anyways, pre-ordering is outdated and encourages bad business practices, and it's okay to hold developers accountable for the products they release to us. There are some fanboys that won't ever speak ill about their favorite devs, but we have to be able to say, okay, EA or Activision or whomever, you got to do better than this. Because accepting and tolerating subpar games or accepting games that are entirely different than what was shown in the trailers will simply encourage devs to continue giving us subpar products. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. What do you think? Will you still pre-order games? Is this issue over-exaggerated, or is it really as bad as it seems? Let me know everything down in the comment section below. If you all enjoyed the video, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out a ton. And I really appreciate every bit of support the channel gets. It's just awesome to see. I also stream over on Twitch, and I have a Patreon and some awesome merch, so all the links are going to be down in the description. All right, everyone, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.